day I'm more confused. I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things that I do. The world outside is so unkind. I'm counting on you, getting me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Yeah, give me the beat, boys, and free my little old soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Hey everyone, welcome to MT Guitar. Today we're doing Drift Away by Dobie Gray. Alright, so I couldn't say more nice things about this arrangement. Truly some beautiful guitar work. This is a song that was written by Mentor Williams, released a few times in the early 70s, but made famous by Dobie Gray. We have some beautiful guitar work. It's sort of fascinating. We have a very spacious arrangement with some guitar fills. So we have a bass line that's implying the chords. For instance, right away, just this beautiful sort of double stop, right, and then an E bass. So I went ahead and combined these things. And just to back up for a sec, we have two studio guitarists, Troy Seals, who is related to the singer of Seals and Croft, one of the singers, and then Reggie Young, who I'm a little more familiar with. He was part of the Memphis Boys, an incredible session group, and Reggie Young played on countless hits. We have some really nice, tasty stuff that I'll teach you how to play the song straight up with some chords, right away, so you don't have to fuss around too much if you want to just play the song right away. But I highly recommend checking out these guitar parts and just sit back and enjoy for now if you want as well. And I'll kind of show you what's going on and how we can play this type of arrangement. You can basically just play anything you want over a form. So you've got the chords, a lot of 1-5-4, key of B. Here's a 4 chord, 5 chord to 1, right? If you just throw in sort of these beautiful riffs here, right? Just amazing stuff. Right? We can kind of understand how the fretboard is allowing us to be selective. Like a piano player, you don't have to just boom, 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 like chords. You can just play either double stops or little fills or little triadic or even dyads, right? 2-note groupings and 3-note groupings, and pick out little nice parts, and you can do this over any song. Really good stuff to know. So how am I talking about? I'm almost forgetting this intro here. So iconic. So here we have an intro that's B major. I'll break this down later. It's a picking pattern. D sharp minor, E, D sharp minor, F sharp 7 sus 4, and then B over F sharp. Okay. Now we have this beautiful riff here. This is like an E sus 2. Look at an E chord, and you have these 2 notes here. Day after day. Now a B sus 2. Again, look at here's a B. Take that 3rd and 5th and move it to a 2nd and 5th. So same thing as the E. Here's an E, 3rd and 5th. Here's a triad. Take that 3, move it to a 2. We'll break this down as we zoom in, but I just want to show you this just sort of rapid fire here. E sus 2 kind of triad, then a B sus 2 kind of triad. We don't need this root because we have it here. So it's that. Now these fills. Okay, so that's like a double stop. Think of almost like a, I don't know, Hendrixy kind of thing. You know, you taking triads and sort of playing a lead type of thing with it. So you can do that for any style, soul, whatever. And I'm just going to go back to the chord shape of B here. Then same thing. We're going from 3 to 2. 6, 5. And then landing on an E. That's kind of tricky there because you're hammering on and pulling off at the same time and hitting a bass. So, you know, you can always just strum the chords and say, I'm just going to play this song. All right. Here's hammering onto an E major. Here's an E major triad here, right? Okay. These are 6 intervals here when it goes. Leading to the pre-chorus. So that's all 6. I encourage my students and you as well to learn 6. Because they're very nice. Why not? That's all the reason you need. They're very nice. And they might help with your theory and playing in your fretboard. But landing on a C sharp minor, landing on an E. Here's the end of this E shape. So Reggie Young is just picking out these beautiful dyads or 6th intervals from chord shapes. All right, now we have a very different thing, and we slap on the middle pickup, or at least I did, kind of getting a more edgier sound. A very different guitar part of the chorus. Right? We have like a it's very rhythmic, and we have like some fills in between, right? Here's B, and then that's a fill into the F sharp. You'll notice with drums and any instrument, the fills are often at the end, right, of a bar or of a phrase. So same thing with guitar. Fill right there. E. Now, I love this. Just a classic B major pentatonic riff. Right? So you want to learn major pentatonic, not just minor. So, repeat. Now this time, goes up an octave. Really sweet. And then a double. Back to the intro. If you can get through all of that, you've pretty much learned the song. All you'd have left will be the bridge. And we just go to the 2 chords, C sharp minor 7. It's very just sort of the chords, right? So that's really it. Now the second verse has its own fills, and let's go over those. Nice thirds there. Here's the B triad. Right, here's the B triad. Slide up to the next position, E shape, from a G shape to an E shape, okay? And then E sus2, right? Back to that E sus2 shape right here. And then, you know, like boom, da, 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 more 6, da, 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 ba, da, ba. Then, and this is cool. Wow, right? So that's just, it's like, you know, obviously they learned from Hendrix, right? These studio guys. That wasn't happening 20 years before this, right? All right, so that's basically it, and then you go to the chorus again. So there's going to be a full transcription of this, a sort of a solo arrangement of this on the Patreon, patreon.com/mtguitar. At the $5 level, I really appreciate your support, and thanks to all the patrons there. I'll also kind of put a beginner version, it's not even beginner, just sort of easy version, I should say, that's just strumming the chords. You know, it's bar chords, right? So there is an argument to be made that sometimes learning the more lead part is actually easier because you're not holding bar chords down. But, you know, then you have to remember all these riffs, right? It's really hard to sing with playing those riffs. So there is an argument to be made. It's like, da 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 da. You know, just have a good time singing the song without too much fuss. So I'll put both arrangements up there, and you can kind of see what works for you, as well as maybe a lyric sheet, so you got the lyrics and chords together. Okay, I think I've been yapping enough. I'm going to break this down note for note, so let's go ahead and zoom in so you can get a better look at the fretboard. Please do remember to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and the thumbs up. All right, let's jump on in. Okay, here we are at the intro. Even if you just learned that for your first session at this song. I think that would be a worthy and enjoyable thing. It's just a really good riff, and it works really well in fingerstyle. I would say if you're using a pick, you'd have to do hybrid picking. It's pretty much not impossible to play with a pick, but much easier to play with the fingers or hybrid picking. So we're going to do a pattern here. There's a slight pickup note, so let's get a B chord ready. We're going to fly through this, hopefully, so we can get to, you know, the nitty-gritty licks. So let's see here. Thumb is the pickup note. Now, the pattern is second and third strings here. Right there. Fourth string, thumb. Like that. Even slower would be pickup note and then like that. So, it creates sort of a, not a polyrhythm, but an interesting rhythmic pattern, because it's a 3/16 note pattern. So the next chord is starting not on the downbeat, but on the when you end of the beat. So here we are at D sharp minor 7, okay, and you're gonna do the same pattern: second and third string, fourth string, thumb. So repeat with the E chord. Same pattern back to the D sharp minor 7. Now your B, okay, and then we'll review that, but now we go to F sharp 7 sus 4, 2 4 2 4 here. And you just go down the strings like this. Then B over F sharp, so you're gonna bar the bass string, the 6th string here, on the 2nd fret, and then pinch the 4th and 3rd strings. So it's boom, 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 boom. The whole thing would be 3. It's pretty tough, right? So let's do it slower. 4 E and. All right, you might want to just try that at that speed for a while. That's the not only the intro, but the interlude. It comes back again and again. Okay, now we're at the verse. All right, after the intro, you can play the song super simply by just following the chords like this. E major, da, 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 to B major. This is the basic version. E, F sharp, B. Nothing wrong with this. If you want to sing especially, E, and then B. Here's the C sharp minor 7 coming up here, nice and easy strumming pattern. E, and me through. That's the verse. Okay, so you can play this song with those chords. Here's the chorus: B, F sharp. Good to warm up on the song anyway with the chords, just to get the song in your ear. You're staying on the E for twice as long. Now back to B, and then F sharp. That's the 5 chord. We're heading to 4. It's the E major, standard 1-5-4. Oh, da-da-da. Okay, then you have the interlude. I didn't even think of that, but you could actually strum the intro. It doesn't sound as cool strumming, but it's still really nice. And just to reiterate, nothing wrong with that. Now let's get to the actual lead licks throughout the verse. And we do a little slide 7 to 9, first and second strings. Slide back, and as you slide back, you hit the bass. So here we go. On the B, we're going to do the same thing on 6 and 7. But when you slide back, you don't have time to hit the B at the same time, so you're going to slide back, and then they hit the bass on the next beat, like this. Okay? Then we have... Oh, sorry, it's actually... So, here we are at 7 and 9, and you do a pull-off, 2nd string. It's a 7, like a double stop, and you kind of mute it after. Nice and crisp sound. Here's 8 and 7. You pull off 8 to 6 on the 3rd string. Again, kind of a crisp sound. Now, a strange move here, but really, really cool, I think. 6 and 4, 2nd and 3rd strings, and you're going to bar the 4th fret 3rd string so that you can pull off to it. But if you just did that, it wouldn't resolve to the E chord. So you also have to hammer onto the 5th fret 2nd string. Really bizarre, but cool. Genius writing. Okay, so far let's cover that. Sorry, 3 to 4. Da 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 da. Right. Okay. Now arpeggiate an F sharp chord, F sharp major. Now a B, and you're gonna hit it. Actually, sorry, this B. We're gonna hit the B here. Bass, chord. Now 6 and 5 pull off. Kind of hit this triad like this. So 6 and 5 pull off to 4, you're barring 4. Pull off again for 4, and then 4th string, 2nd and 3rd, bass for the E chord, 6th string open, and then hit and then hammer on after you hit the bass. So it's like, it's kind of tricky, but it's like right? One more time. Then pull off, pull down. That's how I'm actually hit it again with the bass, so it either works. Now B, boom. So good. So here's a B chord. I'm gonna go to my neck pickup, and you're gonna go bass, 1st and 3rd string. Now 11 and 11, 13, 12, 11, 11. 9 and 9 to slide 11, 11, 8 and 7. Now C sharp minor 7, 6th, 3rd, 1st strings, 9, 9, 9. Boom, like that. Then down, down, up, up, down. Now we're gonna do 9 to 11 slide, 6th, 3rd, and 1st strings of an E chord. Final fill. Leading into the chorus. I'm going to switch to my middle pickup here and then do our chorus. So the chorus, again, you can just simply strum B to F sharp to E, and that would be fine. But we're going to do sort of the more rhythmic and fill kind of lead part. So it's not even really lead, it's just, you know, really almost country style, country soul. Bass fills, really cool. So here we go on a B chord. After 2 to 4 hammer on, leading into the chorus. We're gonna go bass, down, up, up, down, down. Bass, down, up, up, down, down. Now hammer 4 to 6. You hit it twice. And then, we don't have much time to be there. Straight to F sharp, bass. Bass, down, up, up, down, down. Now 1 to 2 hammer on A string, then E bass, and an E chord, bass, bass chord, chord. Now a fill. Right? So let's just cover that so far. We got 3, 4. Give me the beat, boys, and feed my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll. Here we go, the fill. So that's 4 to 6 bend, unbend, 2, 2 to 4 hammer on, back to 2, 4 to 2. Repeat. This time you slide 4 to 6. The tab might help on the Patreon, so you know it's kind of a lot to say right here, but it's oh Baker, repeat and free my soul. F sharp. Oh, I forgot the fill. Now the second time, the second half of the chorus. It's a lot to throw that in with the chords, so I did it for the demo. You really may want to just skip this and just do the same thing over and over again, the first half, because this is a lot to go way up here. But you're gonna go, if you want this, 6th, 3rd string, full note bend, and you land on 4 on the F sharp. Then you strum, now 4 to 6 bend, 2, E major. Now you do the riff twice, then straight into the intro. Obviously kind of an advanced lesson, right? Alright, for the second verse, it's more fills. Just start with the 6th string bass open. Now B, I'm going to have to fly through this. you're going to go G, and then look at this, 6 and 5, so cool. Pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, slide. I'm only hitting the strings once with my right hand, like this. Woo! So, right. Now, when you hit the bass, 12 and 11, slide up 2 frets and back. Da, 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 F sharp, B, and you're going to go, 11, 11, 9, 8 and 7, slide, back, 9 and 7 for the E. But here's the cool part here. So that would be 7 and 7, hammer on, pull off to 9, second string. Then, actually no, sorry. Yeah, here we go. Just same as move as before. Now, 6 and 5, pull off to 4 and 4. 6 and 4, pull off to 4 and 4. 6 to 4, slide. It's A string. Second fret, C sharp minor bass chord. And then E. Oh, sorry. And then there's a fill here. Bass chord. And you do that 7 to 9, back to 7, slide. Okay, lead into the chorus. The chorus is identical. The chorus leads to the interlude / intro. Now we get to the bridge, the final section to cover. So here we go. Very simple. The strings take over. There's actually no guitar during the bridge. We're going to just create a part though. There might be some very low in the mix, but the main electric parts are out. So we're going to do C sharp minor 7 like the strings and bass are doing. We're going to do bass, down, up, down, up, down. Da, 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 da. Now E major. Da, 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 B. We'll actually do it here. Da, da, da. Back to C sharp minor 7. Repeat the same old thing. E. Ba, da, da, da. Now F sharp. Guitar comes in. Just basically way up there. Okay. That's 18, 16, and 15 and 14. Then it goes to another verse. And by the time you get to the third verse, the riffs are sort of a vocabulary that you're making variations from. So you've got plenty to work with. I would say if you really want, you should just repeat some of those riffs and make variations for the third verse. And that takes you to the chorus. So there you go. And I hope this makes sense. It's a lot. It's an advanced lesson. So I hope it was helpful for you and not too quick or too slow. And I hope you enjoy this song. We'll see you next lesson. Bye.